It's Lindsay with Dearlyndsey, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I will be going over the books we read in the month of November, and in this video will be included 3 books that we read in the month of October. That was just a rough month for us. I feel like October is like a super eventful month with Halloween and new fall activities. We were just so busy that I did not get a chance to read as much as I wanted to. So I am including those 3 books in this month. So let's get started. We read Not Quite Narwhal. This is adorable. This book is so stinking cute. It's pretty much about a unicorn that is underwater in the sea, and he thinks he's a narwhal living with narwhals, and turns out he makes it to land and finds out he's not a narwhal, he is a unicorn. It was super cute. I loved it. We read From Egg to Butterfly. And this is just a book about, I may have already mentioned this in one of my videos. If I did, disregard this. It just talks about how butterflies form, how they start as a caterpillar and then cocoon and become a beautiful butterfly. I read The 4 Seasons of Fun, Egg Hunts, Fireworks, Pumpkins, and Reindeers. This book is adorable as well. It goes over all 4 seasons, and it is beautifully illustrated. Just beautiful. Make sure I get the pictures in there. And it just goes over the 4 seasons. Those were the ones that we read in the month of October. Now I'm getting to the ones that we have read in the month of November. So this one is going to throw me off. Dinosaur names always throw me off. So if I mispronounce this, I apologize. It's Coelophysis, I believe is what it said in the book. And this one Weston picked out. It's just a cute book about this dinosaur and how it lived and how its body was structured. Cute book. We read Traveling Butterflies. This was a good book, just talking about how monarchs start off and then they turn into butterflies and then they travel and migrate. It's a very cute book. We read What the Dinosaurs Did Last Night, A Very Messy Adventure. This is a very adorable book. Pretty much about dinosaur toys that pretty much come alive at nighttime when your kids are sleeping. I read the backstory, and apparently the author and his wife have kids, and their dinosaurs decided to come to life, and their kids absolutely loved it, which is what stemmed this book. So may have to try that in our household sometime. This book, if you don't get any of these books in this video, you need to get this one at least, because I was cracking up with this book. It's called Mother Bruce instead of Mother Goose. It was funny. At least I thought it was funny. My kids got a hoot out of it too. It's pretty much just about a bear who happens to accidentally mother goslings. So this book, if you don't read any of these other books, check this book out, because it's funny, very funny and cute. And like, if you didn't watch last month's video or the month before last, I will have an iCard for that. I was on a fairy tale kick, or old wives' tales, or old story kicks from like your childhood. This is Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. It of course is a more modern-esque version. and it was very good. It didn't stem too far from the original story. So if you like the original story, this wouldn't veer too far from it. It was just modern, like the pictures, the furniture. It was very modern. It was a great book too. But Mother Bruce is a book that you should check out. It is so funny. Okay. So funny. So these are the rest of the books that we read for the month of November. I apologize that this video is going up a little late. We had a family event that we had to go to, and it was just been hectic. And of course, Thanksgiving, it's just been crazy here. So I wanted to share the rest of the books that we read in the month of November. So this one's called Feather. And it's really cute. It's just talking about this lost feather. And he's trying to find what bird he came from. It's a very cute book. We also read Sergeant Billy, which is about a billy goat that goes to war. And it is actually a true story. And this story was the cutest story we read this month. Literally the cutest story we read this month. And let me see if I can get to the back to show you. Yep. See, there is the actual Sergeant Billy goat, and it tells you all about it and all about Sergeant Billy in real life. And then there's more about Sergeant Billy. This was a super cute book. We also read How Do Dinosaurs Stay Friends? This is a very good friendship building book for younger kids, talking about what happens if you disagree. Can you still be friends if you disagree? Can you still be friends if you don't like the same things? Game is a very adorable book and great for kids that need to learn about friendship. Also, November is Native American History or Appreciation Month. So I try to read some Native American themed books in that month, especially in that month. And we normally read them throughout the year. My husband's Native American. I have a little bit of Native American. So it's like I like being able to share that with our kids. This book was called The Legend of the Indian Paintbrush. We live in Oklahoma, so we see Indian paintbrushes all the time. So I figured this would be a perfect book for the kids. It is very beautifully illustrated, and it just talks about how the Indian paintbrush became. And it's one of the stories. I believe there are multiple stories on how they believe the Indian paintbrush has become. But this was one of the stories, and it was very cute. My kids really liked it. And then this one is called For a Girl Becoming. And this just talks about a young girl going into womanhood. And it's very beautiful. I have more Native American books that I did not get to this for the month of November. So I'll probably have those in my December reads. Zoe has gotten into listening to audiobooks. So I borrow library books from our library on an app on her iPad and her little phone so she can listen to books. And she has absolutely loved it. We started a series. It's the Wing and Fire series, written by Tui Sutherland. I think that I'm pronouncing that right. I'll leave a picture of the book on the screen so you guys can see it. The first book is the Dragonette Prophecy. She finished that one, so she will be starting the second book. And this is a series. And that's what I wanted, was to find a series that she can just continue to listen to. And she loves it. She loves the book. It's pretty much about dragons. And I will see, but I know she really likes it. It's a very cute book. It's pretty much about dragons fulfilling a prophecy, a mystery prophecy, and a war between different tribes of dragons. But she really likes it. And then the last book I listened to on an audiobook was the Conform book. It's Conform. Sorry, I'm looking at my screen because I forgot to write it down. It's Conform, Exposing the Truth About Common Core and Public Education. I will also leave a picture of the novel or the book on the screen so you guys can check it out. Informative on the educational system and different topics in the educational system, testing, funding, all different kinds of stuff. It's a really good book if you are wanting a homeschool encouraging book. It does talk about different statistics in the book, so I do recommend reading it or listening to it. It's easier for me to listen to books right now since I have a little one and I don't have a lot of time to read, so I can listen to books while I'm doing things around the house. So audiobooks is the way to go sometimes. But those were the books that we read in the month of November. If you have read any of them, let me know which ones you read and if you liked them. And if you haven't read any of them, let me know in the comments below what ones you may check out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.